Hey everybody, it's me, Sven Sharpen here, bringing you day number 66 of Let's Talk About Autism. Before we get started, hit the like and subscribe button down below. It'll help me out a lot. Anyway, this video is about how the alphabet mafia, the alphabet soup cult, targets autistic youth deliberately, autistic and autistic young adults. So, we struggle with a lot of things. We struggle with relationships, we struggle with jobs, we struggle with happiness and community and really everything. We struggle with a lot of stuff. And so the trans know this, so they promise all of that stuff. They promise us happiness, they promise us community, they promise us belonging, only if we transition. And to me, this is not only a personal attack, but it's a big attack on an entire community that just doesn't have a movement of its own. And that's one of the biggest reasons why we're so vulnerable, is because there's nothing we can do to defend ourselves and no values for us to fall back on should we be promised these things only if we transition. So autistics are transitioning in droves, thinking they're going to get love and happiness, only to realize that that's a false promise. It's a fake promise. It's not a real promise. So that's why we regret it. But they deliberately push these ideas on us, saying you can't be loved if you don't transition. So if you struggle with this, which is what every autistic person struggles with, then you must be trans. And if you are trans, then you must transition, or else you're going to, if anything, you're going to die. They think you're going to die if you don't transition. So that's the issue here, is autistics are going to trans in droves thinking they're not going to survive. And there's nothing for us to fall back on. And a true ally of ours would never do this. The trans like to, the alphabet mafia as a whole really likes to say they're an ally of ours, but they're not even close. They are not an ally of autism, and I'm telling you now, and this is the reason why. They do not see us as friends. They see us as a target. They see us as somebody they can exploit for money and votes to keep their politicians in power and to keep themselves rich at our expense. And that's exploitation, and we will not stand for it. So that's why I make these videos. That's why we need to have a community of our own, and that's why we need to have values to fall on, so that if we're, faced with these sort of promises, we can say no. We have the right to say no. We should not have to identify a certain way, or even think we have to identify a certain way in order to succeed. It's absolutely insane. The neurotypicals tried to do this, and it didn't work, but the trans are trying to do it now, saying we have to be trans or LGB or whatever to succeed, and that's just not okay. Autistics deserve to be loved just the way God created us. We deserve to live the lives that God made us to live. We deserve to have healthy bodies. We deserve to grow up whole. We deserve to have close relationships, fitting careers, and everything else just the way we were created. We should not have to identify a certain way to ever succeed. And this is what's going on. And this is how they target us. And that's why. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching this video. Click the like button down below. I said that earlier, but I'm saying it again. Thank you for watching. That was day 66. I will see you for day 67. And goodbye from downtown Denver.